Hello, and this next question is all about inverse proportion, and a very common one on the 11 plus papers. We're going to have a look at some painters and how long it's going to take them to paint the fence. Let's go. Okay, so let's start the question. If it takes 4 people 6 hours to paint my fence, how long would it take a team of 8? So let's have a look at this logically. There are now more people, twice as many. So you think the time is going to go up or down? And if we use logic, the time will go down, surely. So if there are more people, the time is going to go down. And that's what we call inverse proportion. As one thing increases, the other factor decreases. Okay. And with all these questions, the key thing is to find out how long it would take for one person to paint the fence. Then we can take the numbers from there and find out how long it will take for 8 people. Okay. So if 4 people is 6 hours, one person is going to be 4 times 6. You're going to multiply those two numbers together. Okay, 4 times 6, and that equals 24. Okay, so that makes sense. If 4 people can do it in 6 hours, one person is going to take 4 times as long, so 24 hours. And then we can take that number, 24, and if there are 8 people in the team, we can divide it by 8, and our answer will be 3 hours. Okay, so 8 people will do that fence in 3 hours, which is smaller than if there were 4 people. Okay, half as many in fact, and that makes sense, and far less than if there was just one person by themselves. Okay, and then part B of this question is, if it takes a team of 4 people 6 hours to paint my fence, how long would it take 2 people? Okay, so we have less people, so we'd expect there to be a longer time for the fence. And if we go back to our one person took 24 hours, then if there are 2 people, it's going to take half as long. So 24 divided by 2 equals 12. So 2 people would take 12 hours to paint the fence. Okay, and the third part of this question goes like this. If another fence is twice as long, what is the minimum number of people required to paint the fence in 6 hours? So if a fence is twice as long, the work has increased. Okay, that's doubled. And the time has stayed the same. So do we expect people to increase or decrease? Okay, well, you're going to need more people to do a bigger job in the same amount of time. So we're expecting that to increase as well. But go back to the same method. We need to find out how long it takes for one person to paint this fence. So if 4 people take 6 hours, we knew that one person took 24, but the workload has doubled. So now one person will take 48 hours to paint the fence. It's twice as long. So in that case, if we need to do it in 6 hours, we're going to need to find out 48 divided by how many people is going to give us 6 hours. And that is 8. So we know that we need 8 people to paint that fence. Okay, so quite an interesting group of questions there. Lots of fun inverse proportion. Watch the video again if you need be, and have a go at the questions below. Good luck.